I am now going to show you how to make a delicious loaf of oregano bread. At the end of the video will be the recipe and the method. I now call this Fitchin, as in fitness kitchen, by COREMODE. Enjoy! There is nothing better than the smell of freshly baked bread in your house. Goes along with a gorgeous stew or cookies, or the smell of freshly cooked grass. Stimulates our senses, makes us appreciate what we have. The local chippy or the Chinese, have you ever noticed? It never actually tastes as good as it smells. So today we're making oregano bread. The only difference is it's a normal bread recipe with additional olive oil and a quarter of a cup of oregano. What I'm going to do at the end of this video, so you can screenshot it, is put in the recipe and the method. So I'll do that, it'll be at the end of the video, just wait till the end, screenshot it, and then you'll have it for yourself. So let's get this bread kneaded up, we'll rise it, bang it in the oven, and hey presto, we'll have another lovely loaf, because I just finished my last loaf for breakfast, which is very nice with butter and marmite. See you in a bit. So we're about done with kneading our bread, and what I'm going to do is put it back into my geohex pan. Right, so I use this to mix the ingredients with. Now the reason I use this and not an ordinary bowl is because A, it saves space, B, these babies wipe clean. They are non-stick geohex. They've got a beautiful, adorable pattern to them, and they just wipe clean. They're so easy. It just makes cooking and managing your kitchen so much easier. Now, for those who don't know how to knead bread, what I want you to do, take your dough ball, put it down, take your fingers, and then grip it in the middle. Watch, grip it in the middle, and then using your palms and your thumbs together, push in. Roll through your shoulders. You see how you're pushing it? So you're pushing it across itself, right? Twist it. Again, pull it in, push with your palms, right? That's kneading. Twist, pull fingers, push, twist. Pulling your fingers, push, and repeat. Pulling your fingers, push with your palms, through your shoulders, right? Twist, pull in, palms, twist. Ready? Again. Palms. Twist. Pull in with your fingers. Palms. Push. Twist. Pull in with your fingers. Palms. Push. Twist. Pull in with your fingers. Palms. Push. Twist. That's how you knead bread. And then you get faster and you get faster and you get faster, and you do that. It's a good little workout, trust me. And then what we do, all we're doing is we're mixing the ingredients together, getting the yeast mixed in, getting the air bubbles ready for a good rise. So that's why we put our fingers in, fold, twist and push. That's the air going in. Right. Okay, so what you come up with, so you've mixed in 300 ml of water, 3 teaspoons of olive oil, extra virgin in this case, 1 teaspoon of honey, quarter of a cup of oregano, 3.5 cups of strong bread flour. Does it say 1.5 teaspoons of salt? Have I missed anything? Don't think so. Oh, and 2 teaspoons or 7 grams of fast acting yeast. Now it's in here. Pop this on, and that'll rise. We'll come back in 90 minutes and you'll see the difference. Right, as you can see, I've now changed into my sports gear because we're going to do the second proof of this loaf, which you can see has now risen beautifully, or proven, I should say. So, whilst this was proving, multitasking, because I'm a single man, so that means I've got to do everything myself. I've brushed the floor, I've mopped the floor, I've put away my laundry, I've blasted the kitchen clean. I am preparing some white butter beans for my next stew. I've also prepared some chicken, so which one is this? So that is the garlic and chili chicken, so that's marinating nicely in the fridge now where it will stay for 4 to 6 hours. So that is garlic powder, harissa powder, and splashed with lime juice. Now what we do, the best way to make curries and stews is pre-cook the chicken in the oven first and then let it cool down. So A, it's cooked, so that means it lasts for longer, and then B, you pick off the skin, which the chicken will still retain the flavour of the skin, but it'll have a lower fat content. So you pick off the skin and the bones, throw it in, and then it breaks down into lovely strip pieces of chicken. Wow, don't have to cut it. And this is tandoori chicken, and this is splashed with lemon juice, and that helps it tenderise, so you have a much softer, juicier chicken. So we'll put those back in the fridge.
Yummy, yummy, in my tummy.
When I've decided what wondrous creation I'm going to make out of those, I will do a separate video for each one. Right, oil, red tin, extra virgin olive oil. Don't buy the stuff from Tesco or Asda, it's way expensive. Go to your independent Turkish store, they have got great deals. That bottle cost me 7 or 8 quid. Asda, Tesco, all the rest of it, you'll be paying 16 quid for that, double the price, easy. Complete rip off these big stores, honestly. They lure you into a false sense of security and then they bang, take your money. Right, okay, bread. Ooh, look at that. Nicely, so just gonna push the air up. Lift it out. And see, this is the GeoHex pan, non-stick, wipe clean. I'll just prove it to you now. Damp cloth. Wipe clean. Dough is super sticky. On a regular pan, that wouldn't have happened. GeoHex pans, they're in my profile, go and take a look. Hot soapy water, imagine, be even better. Right, so we've got the bread in the pan, tin, sorry. So we're just going to squeeze that in, so it covers all 4 corners. This is going to be lovely, this is. Tons of olive oil, oregano, splash of honey. Oh, can't wait to try this. Right, so just like that. Now, we put it into a plastic bag, let it prove for a further hour, right? I'm going to go for a run, come back, turn the oven on, by which time it'll be ready. So I'll be out for 45 minutes, come back, 15 minutes heat in the oven, slap that in for 30 minutes, boom! Right, back from our run. Top tip for creators, don't sit on your ring light, because that's what happens. Causes me a problem. Right, bread. Been proving for its second time for an hour. Let's get it out of the bag. See what we've got. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Right, so the oven's been preheating for 15 minutes. Just gonna quickly get this in, mould it a little bit, not too much. I don't want to squeeze the air out. Want it nice and fluffy. Right, so yeah. See all that oregano in there? Smells like dough, doesn't smell like anything special. But we're going to bang it in the oven, gas mark 7, 220 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. So time check, no idea. I'll check. So 25 to 30 minutes. Right, 1, 2, 3. Leave it. Do not open the door. 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to go for 30. And the moment of truth, it's been 30 minutes. Oh, look at that. Right. Ow, 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 ow. off. First of all, we want to get it out. So, let's get it out. First of all, we need to tap on the bottom to know if it's done. Sounds hollow, it's done. That sounds hollow. That sounds perfect. Right. Onto a cooling rack. Let it cool. Oh mate, that smells delicious. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to butter up some of that bread and we're going to do it with some of the stew that I made, okay? Let's get in here. Yes, stew. Chicken stew. Okay, so let's preheat our wipe clean GeoHex wok. Look at the detail on that. Wipe clean. Going to add a touch of oil. Ouch. Alrighty, so whilst that's heating up, don't forget to give it a good stir. This is our oregano bread. Nice thick slice. Still nice and warm. Look at that. Look at that. That's bread. It smells delicious. Butter this bad boy up. I'll show you how warm it is still. That's going to melt straight off. Look at that. It's melted straight in. Here's my smoked paprika and chicken stew. Heated up in under 3 or 4 minutes, right? You pre-prepare your meals, your life is so much easier. Cook in bulk, one pot, right? My fresh out the oven oregano bread. And if you follow my videos, I'll show you how to make stews. I've got 2 that I'm doing today. Not only is that super healthy, that feeds your soul. That's food. I'll give you a tour around the kitchen as well, because I love glass, stainless steel and wood in my kitchen. Really can't stand plastic. So, bon appetit. Ooh, ah.